Hey guys! Like I have thought of the perfect introduction for this video of mine. Hello, hi, and welcome to the very first edition of Lara's Lighthouse. I am yours, Lara, and this is the very first edition of my YouTube channel, and I would love to welcome you. Like, I'm really excited. Now, this project has been a long time coming. Like, I've been creating this YouTube channel in my mind, and right now it is a reality. So I like to say a happy new year to you. And you might be wondering, what am I going to be doing on this channel? Well, the very first thing is we're going to be navigating through life, the ups and downs, making the right decisions, and above all, keeping things as real as it can get. So I thought about it. Okay, the very first edition, life decisions, ups and downs. What is the best topic to discuss? And I thought, long and hard. So, yes, what we're going to be talking about today is 5 things I wished I knew in my 20s. Yes, it's obvious. I'm not 20. I'm not in my 20s. But I feel that the 20s are your foundational years, years where you build yourself, make mistakes, learn, and unlearn. So, I just advise you to stay with me, grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, konozaki, wherever you may be watching me from, and let's get talking. So, yes, the very first point on my list is you are enough. I know there is that thing because you're young, you want to compare yourself to other people, you want to find out what are they doing, how are they doing, how can I match the standard. The basic thing you need to know is that you would have to create your own standard. And self-worth is created by you and no other person. I am not saying that having self-validation from a friend or a family member is not a beautiful thing, but it's also important that you have that validation from yourself. So it's important to value yourself, value what you like, what you love, do things that you enjoy doing, and try to live your life. I would just urge you to remember that confidence is magnetic. It is so beautiful when somebody can stand and speak her truth. I'm not saying that you should be arrogant or maybe you have a bad opinion and you tell people that's how I am. No, but if it's something that is beautiful, something that is special to you, I will urge you to own it. Let's move on to point number 2. Now, I still struggle with this, but I think it's something that I would just like us to talk about. Now, there are 1,001 people on this earth, thousand billions, and you deciding that you want to be a people pleaser would not take you far in life. I am not saying there are some people that you don't want to make feel good. There are some people that you owe it to them, to be nicer because they may have done things to you that you really appreciate. But it's also important that you learn to please yourself. Set those boundaries. Don't say, oh, I'm just 21, I'm just 20. You need to teach people how to treat you. And if people can sense that, is that young guy? Just say this, say that, and he'll do whatever you want him to do for you. That is not a good start. So learn to define your boundaries, learn to set your priorities right, and it will make things easier for you as a young man or as a young. The third point is what? Focus on yourself. I know there are so many things that you want to focus on. There are so many things to be done, knowing that we're in this, social media age where there are a lot of distractions, there are a lot of things that you want to do. But it's very important as a young person that you use this time to build yourself, learn skills, get mentors, read books. A reader is a leader. Focus on yourself at this moment. Many of us get carried away with the whole, oh my god, I want to have a love life. Of course we all love love. Who doesn't love love? Oh, this is love. Okay, let's get serious. But it's important that you also build yourself. Along the line, the right person will come along because you've already put yourself in a position for the right person to see you and to identify you. So it's about positioning. What are your values? What do you know? What can you offer? What are you willing to do? Like I said in the last point, you need to define your boundaries. So stop people pleasing. Instead, focus on yourself. That's the third point. Now, the fourth point is knowing that money is very, very important. They'll tell you that, money stops disrespect. Or the way Davido said, love is sweet, oh. When money enter, love is sweeter. So, in whatever part of life you want to venture into, it is important that you have money because it gives you confidence. Money gives you freedom. I'm not saying it can buy happiness, but it gives you a level of, edge over the next person, knowing that I can buy what I want, I can get what I want, I can go into places that I want to because I have some amount of money. So, money is important. Learn how to budget, learn how to save, learn how to invest. These are things, key areas that are very, very important. And the last but not the least is what? Skill acquisition. Skill acquisition is the new goal. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Now, during COVID, I realized the importance of having a skill, like a hand skill, or be it a digital skill where you can offer services. Like of recent, I was asking somebody, okay, do you have a job opportunity for me? And he asked me the question, what can you do? Of course, I could do voiceovers, but right now, many people are into the social media line where they're looking for social media managers, they're looking for social media marketers, they're looking for digital marketers. So, having a soft skill and a hard skill, these skills are very important. They will help you when it comes to job interviews. It will help you with getting money. You see young men and women these days earning in dollars and in that other currency that has a surname, pound sterling. So get a skill. Like I can remember back then when I was in 100 level, that was some 100 years ago. I know, right? So I had a friend and he had a great love for music. So he decided to create, I would say it's not a record label per se, but he just created a website where you could see the top Nigerian songs. And when he started out, people didn't really rate him after all. 100 level, you're just fresh out of secondary school, you're fresh out of your parents house, you want to explore, so there are opportunities and you can easily get carried away. But he started little by little, and by the time we got to 500 level, Akko was already a big boy. Why? Because he had used those 4 years to grind, to hustle, to make mistakes, to get better at that particular project that he was working on. And right now he has jukebox. So get that skill or get those skills. If you want to become a tailor, a fashion designer, please go ahead and do it. A baker, a chef, a crypto expert. It doesn't happen overnight. It has to do with what? Knowing the skill, nurturing yourself, practicing over and over again. So, yes, these are the 5 things I wished I knew in my 20s. And I hope you learned a thing or two from this maiden edition of my YouTube channel called Lara's Lighthouse. So, if you found value from this, please share, comment, like, tell people about this channel. I'll really, really appreciate it. And this video was specially made for you. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know how it is to be out there in the world and then you are lost. And then you find out that you're looking for some form of guidance one way or the other. And that is what this channel is all about. So till I come your way, see you in my next video. Bye bye.